an odor that seems both sweet and pungent. It must be the aroma of dinosaur farts, Mallory decides. Uncountable hordes of stupendous beasts simultaneously releasing vast roaring boomers for 100 million years surely will have filled the prehistoric air with complex hydrocarbons that won't break down until the Oligocene at the earliest. Scaly tree trunks, thick as the columns of the Parthenon, shoot heavenward all around him. At their summits, far overhead, whorls of stiff long leaves jut tensely outward. Smaller trees that look like palms, but probably aren't, fill in the spaces between them. And at ground level there are dense growths of awkward angular bushes. Some of them are in bloom. Small, furry, pale yellowish blossoms, very diffident looking, as though they were so newly evolved that they were embarrassed to find themselves on display like this. All the vegetation, big and little, has a battered, chop-worn look. Trunks leaning this way and that, huge leaf stalks bent and dangling, gnawed boughs hanging like broken arms. It is as though an army of enormous tanks pass through this forest every few days. In fact, that isn't far from the truth, Mallory realizes. But where are they? 25 minutes gone already, and he still hasn't seen a single dinosaur, and he's ready for some. "All right," Mallory calls out. "Where are you big dopes?" As though on cue, the forest hurls a symphony of sounds back at him. Strident honks and rumbling snorts, and a myriad blatting, snuffling, wheezing, screeing noises. It's like a chorus of crocodiles getting warmed up for Handel's Messiah. Mallory laughs. "Yeah, I hear you. I hear you." He cocks his laser rifle, steps forward, looking eagerly to right and left. This period is supposed to be the golden age of dinosaurs, the grand, tumultuous, climactic epoch just before the end, when bizarre new species popped out constantly with glorious evolutionary profligacy, and all manner of grotesque Goliaths roamed the earth. The Thinko has shown him pictures of them, spectacularly decadent in size and appearance, long-snouted, duck-billed monsters as big as a house, and huge, lumbering ceratopsians with frilly Baroque bony crests, and toothy things with knobby horns on their elongated skulls, and others with rows of bristling spikes along their high-ridged backs. He aches to see them. He wants them to scare him practically to death. Let them loom. Let them glower. Let their great jaws yawn. Through all his untroubled days in the orderly and carefully regulated world of the 23rd century, Mallory has never shivered with fear as much as once, never known a moment of terror or even real uneasiness, is not even sure he understands the concept, and he has paid a small fortune for the privilege of experiencing it now. Forward. Forward. Come on, you oversized bastards, get your asses out of the swamp and show yourselves. There. Oh, yes. Yes. There. He sees the little spheroid of a head first, rising above the treetops like a grinning football attached to a long, thick hose. Behind it is an enormous humped back, unthinkably high. He hears the pile-driver sound of the behemoth's footfall and the crackle of huge tree trunks breaking as it smashes its way serenely toward him. He doesn't need the murmured prompting of his Thinko to know that this is a giant sauropod making its majestic passage through the forest, one of the titanosaurs, or perhaps an ultrasaur, the quiet voice says, admitting with just a hint of chagrin in its tone that it can't identify the particular species, but Mallory isn't really concerned with detail on that level. He is after the thrill of size, and he's getting size all right. The thing is implausibly colossal. It emerges into the clearing where he stands, and he is given the full view and gasps. He can't even guess how big it is. 20 meters high? 30? Its ponderous corrugated legs are thick as sequoia.